I'm very excited, guys. I just don't want to overdo my voice.
Monkey.
We still have
Monkey
some
Meatloaf, thank you so much for the
insane
gifted to
potential
Rossi as well.
for a
At least he's got that as
also
well.
potential for third
Thank
map.
you,
Exactly.
thank you.
We have been at
What the
this
hell is that lineup?
for a very long time.
Oh, for the Fade Eye?
Yes, it will
Okay,
give you
T1 on
wings.
defense, Zeta on attack.
Okay, hold
Obviously,
on.
Zeta one map.
There's a paranoia
In?
setup here from Izu all the way on B. Is this a quick throw right now, or will they wait for contact first? Seems like it's going to
I
be
goes in,
the wait
means
for
they
now.
can just send it out.
Don't
They even have a
wanna
turret on
pull
this
the
one.
trigger too quickly.
Yeah, heavy C
Because
control.
of that, look at this
And
three-man
with
push
this,
already
they
from
swing.
T1. Loving
Kind of
the
expecting a
aggression.
turret
It's
here.
only the alarm bot holding them, and if Euron makes a mistake,
Lovely
it's gonna
kill.
be his life
How many
all for
did
naught.
Euron
No
spot?
trades
Because if they
whatsoever.
spotted all
Huge
three,
push
they
out
would have
coming in
sent
from
it
T1.
in.
Waltz
Yeah, I
straight
think
into
they only
Rossi.
spotted like
Got the
one.
door activated as well,
Because
because the
otherwise that
guns were at
C-side
the ready.
probably
T1
was
is not
getting
going to
hit.
dare to challenge just yet. However, on the other half of the map, still Excur definitely thinking
Going back over
about
towards the chamber
positioning
here.
himself around Rubble. He's near enough to that rendezvous. Oh wait, no, that's a trade.
I was gonna say, I think he had one set up and then he
He
moved
actually
closer.
recalls the rendezvous. So if he can hold out for like 10 more seconds, he can use it right now and be even more aggressive to push out, nearing that.
2 agents to master him ranked.
That ultimate orb.
Yeah, I think Sova is a ranked farmer.
is.
I really
Oh, he
do.
wants to go for heaven.
And then if you're like a
Here
good aimer,
perfectly.
honestly, man, just
And-
Rainer or Phoenix it.
That's 3 headshots. Fortunately, not
You
getting
have to
that
actually be a
contact.
good aimer,
Deb
otherwise
on the
you're,
other side, though,
otherwise you're
does
trolling the
find
team.
Rossi, trying to
Otherwise
flush
get
him
that
out with
server
the nade
locked in.
here.
There we go.
He does get control of that C long.
Gotta watch Waterfall and the door, maybe. At the very least, they managed to take over the site. T1 corralling around to kind of set up for the retake. You've got definitely
Okay,
players,
and
some,
T1 are pretty methodical
headed
with
up
this.
towards-
Nothing's going to
Oh,
stop this
actually,
plant.
No,
At the moment,
so many of
Zeta are
them headed
locked
towards
in.
Mount.
Like
This
really
might
locked
actually be
in.
bad, though, 'cause if they
Heavy,
wait a little bit
4-person
longer,
push over
yeah, they have
towards
to break
Mount,
that turret very
collapse, and
quickly
then
right
one
now.
person kind of locking them in terms of
Zeta Division
chamber.
knows that there is some Mount push.
And
To
Zeta
what
have
extent?
no map control,
Unknown.
so they would have to frag
Here
out
comes the
mad
push
heavy
here and
to win
now.
this.
If Carpe can have his hunt up and available,
There is
here
a
as they wanna
chance with the
explode through to
flash.
smoke, this could
With this
be
Omen
something.
flash, there is a
They're
chance
able to
still.
at least
Swings.
get these contact plays, but it's heavily in the favor of T1. Hold on. It's actually been turned on its head. 2 versus 2. There's one more. Izu
Damn.
on top, and Hero
The 2 backer sight.
assists
Sugar Zero hit like
hand
4
in
people
hand,
with his flash.
breaks them
Managed to get 2
down.
kills before he got the reload in,
Pistol
and then,
secured.
yeah,
Look a
Hero
little bit
run.
iffy here
It's the
for
actual
Zeta
2
Division, but
heroes.
they come back
Hero
again
Run
with the
and
runs, taking
Sugar's
taking
Hero.
charge.
Exactly right.
Insane.
3 kills back to back.
They
I
found another
definitely
hero,
felt
bro. It's
very
ridiculous.
shaken by
The stacked team.
This push coming out from T1. You're thinking about it, might be a bit of a choke point, but because Zeta doesn't really know, they're kind of
The
just stuck and
heroes.
pinned down in sight. They can't really use Waterfall to escape because they're always thinking somebody could be approaching from here. But as soon as Excur falls, and then the rest of them coming out from Mount, it was easily dealt with, and with Hiroran and Sugar Zero, that was just that much better. Now onto the next round, just these pistols. We got a little bit of information, but then Zeta, of course, with the guns, just playing it safe, playing it careful. Got the firepower, just make use of it.
They don't want to over challenge just yet. Numbers
1, 2, 3.
can prove to be a
Do we have an
important
Omen
factor here
flash?
for both teams.
Oh, this
Very
could
nice check.
get a little bit scary.
Yeah, just
Any
gonna-
sound cue for this Omen flash and a 3-person
Don't
swing.
Challenge the toxic screen, please.
Oh, man, if
Might
that
not need a sound cue. There we go.
drops,
Flash goes in,
everything
but only
will
hit
break
one.
loose. All hell will be unleashed. Trade still
Not
actually
bad.
looking
Laz 6
favorable here
HP.
from the defender side as Laz is down to single digits at this point. Izu thankfully not spotted by that haunt as they call in Excur reinforcements. Smoke's about to go down. 40
It's
seconds.
Sugar Hero
And
Run.
all still up in the air here, Quack,
The
especially
duo.
now that, again, the chamber is available for contact.
Very close to it. It is definitely possible. Well, it depends on how
30
sharp
seconds
Excur can
left.
still be. That's it. You don't want to lose the guns. Laz on the Bulldog.
How many bullets we got? 3?
They have to make their way through 20
Laz
seconds
takes a risk.
He's just gonna randomly pop shots.
Oh
isn't he?
my. Okay,
Yeah, he
Spike's
is.
still down though. 15.
15 seconds though. They're all reloading. Oh my gosh, they actually
Oh
go
my.
around the peaks.
Oh my.
10 more seconds.
Gotta hunt.
He's got
43
have to plant the
HP.
spike here.
Has to stick to a
Izu's
plant
getting
at one
closer
point.
and closer.
Oh
My
my.
heart cannot take this.
Damn,
and the push is
dude.
gone.
Izu did
What
insane
a
work.
round from T1.
Yeah.
2 pistols up against 3 rifles. Yes, Laz was low, but wow. And you just think about how it all starts off, right?
Really, really nice. They had a good plan for this, though. They had a good plan, and then, yeah, the 2v3 was great.
Up around, mid-link area, that toxic screen that Rossi had blocked off so much, and rightfully so. Izu popping off. Just playing around his dark cover. Very good extension.
Now they kind of
very good
switch roles here.
As well, as you mentioned,
Zeta
to
have to
really put some hurt there on Sugar Zero. The push out from Excur. If he stays here, he can still get that value and get away with
he held on for that extra kill there.
Rendezvous of his. T1 truly on a warpath right now. Excur's back into holding that B main. Door has been opened up, but attackers holding this position on B. Heron's about to just go into that embracing crosshair there of Excur. He goes down, Spike as well along with him. And
very clean.
Last to follow, T1.
I'm just gonna put these here and just see if they actually buy armor.
Just with the way that they're getting the eliminations,
they're probably just gonna double upgrade.
But I dare say, this could be looking to be. This is looking to be one of T1's sharper maps.
Double upgrade of the armor.
Just a couple of days ago,
right?
Money's
so good as well. Why not?
Debut.
And then fast big buy round for Zeta. We get the attack Odin with the defense Odin.
Went overtime,
we might just actually have a straight up spam off instant. Oh boy, I mean he is.
13-6. That was way more.
He is now directly on his head almost.
And Carpe was the one
only
top fragging. Now it's gonna
only
be
77. Oh wait, what? Heaven.
Yeah, on a buy round 2 for Zeta
bro,
Division.
That's not looking too hot, as well.
Especially now that Zeta
how are they? How did they die from the same thing but both split up? Perfect in the middle. They go either side. Man, that is like server time perfection. Look at them. Both either side, the furthest away you can be. The timing on that is probably the best you can get. Minus 80 with the Teva. Insta pop of the nade.
Very quickly, very cleanly. And Rossi, boy.
One enemy remaining.
Carpe's quick to go for the punish. And Laz all alone. By himself. Lurking. So he has to pick up the spike. And he just has to go all the way for this pilgrimage on this A side, and it's not going to be easy for him.
Imagine being Zeta in this game, though. You win pistol. It's like 2v4 or whatever it was.
Right.
Sick.
Does not have his
and then
turret,
you get E-code, your first buy round, you go out towards A main and you eat a combo.
He's looking to what's in front of him. Yeah.
I mean, to me, like, this round, the way it starts off, of all things, a nade kill from Saya player. I'm not quite exactly sure of how that happens.
I wonder if we get a replay, but I'm telling you, the timing of the nades Teva, they've been on a server for a while.
It's just knocked right on over. Maybe they.
It's so perfect.
Yeah. Just tossed right into the spot, kind of anticipating Zeta's game
look how far either side they are of this.
Already a 3-on-5.
Yeah. That is probably the best. Probably the best timed nade Teva I've seen, to be honest.
Oh yeah, you're right.
So
considering they were either side of the Teva, I think that is probably the best one we've ever seen.
Tethered in, so womp womp for Zeta.
It makes sense as well because it's from barrier, right? So to actually get the timing, you can perfect it pretty well.
You got this Odin, you got Excur on the operator already. Saya player with the rockets.
By the way, this is a really strong angle for Rossi here because at his elevation,
Morpheus, thank you very much. Thank you.
There is well bangable, and you will get hit.
The first map, absolute banger.
And obviously, you will be walking, standing up straight. So if he's not flush out of his corner there, and he just like follows anybody through the walls.
Yeah.
It's a high percentage chance kill for Rossi.
Very crucial for Rossi to stay in that spot, to watch that angle, not expose himself too much.
Yeah.
A single head, Zeta could be able to take him off.
Yeah.
But
Chamber on this
trying
map.
To look for openings on the other sides.
It's so strong. I'm so convinced it's by far the best Sentinel on this. You do get a bit of a lack of info, for sure, and you also do. You also can be a little bit readable, I would say, but just think it's so strong.
And Excur's timing as well.
You also lose a bit of delay, to be honest.
These lurks just again leading to easier rounds dealt here by T1.
And it takes for Depp to play off of his teammate's contact just to take that Odin away. Spike might be planted, and that's good enough for the economy,
round from Excur. He's everywhere.
Excur,
He was actually everywhere on this. 1, 2, and 3.
Precise with that sniper. 4-1
Sorry,
for T1
1, 2,
now.
and 3.
And he's sitting pretty with his tour de force also available for him. So this is
What ults we got?
you know,
Where are we at?
hurt upon hurt.
Oh, we have a lot
Yeah,
of ults.
this is where T1 starts to really find the effective usage of this agents. You die with the operator, you lose a couple more rounds, all good. I can just pull out the sniper whenever I want. The tour de force.
Okay, back
So
up,
of course,
up
now
if
that
he needs
Depp
it.
has the
Rossi
showstopper,
one
he
away.
went on with the
Money's
Nightfall,
money's
maybe looking for a
ridiculous.
bit of an execute,
This is going to be, I mean,
but
bring
it's
people
gonna
that are
take a
going to
lot
reach
more just
9k
to T1,
max money.
at the back foot.
And first things first, they
Zeta,
have to flush out Excur.
low
As
money.
long as they can't, they don't hear
Three
that
huge
snap of
ults.
the fingers. They already know that he's
I mean,
still
yeah.
somewhere right in front of them. Now they do. They can choose to start pushing up. They got a couple of
This
seconds.
works out
but
pretty
the
well
thing
with the bait here.
This is a false sense of security right now, Quack, as 2 players of T1 have kind of sandwiched themselves together. And the longer they wait, the more chances they allow once again for, you know, Excur to place himself on an off angle, TP out, and the cycle, the ruthless cycle continues.
Not just Excur, right? You got Izu on this, you know, a little bit of an off angle.
This is a nice...
Good thing that
Oh, you're a
Nightfall
little bit
that,
mad,
you know,
though.
puts out these
Whoa,
tracker
whoa, whoa, whoa.
lines. Zeta
Okay.
player tries to push them
Okay,
back.
good. I like the pop of the
But of course, Zeta has to
Raze
play
ult here, though,
really,
to
really
insta-stop.
careful
It's just
about
an ult
this.
for an ult.
And with all that, it just burns down the timer a little bit
This
more.
for sure works out in the
He shoots
favor of
the nade into the
T1.
doorway.
So it's going to be like alt for alt.
Yeah.
Now down to 40 seconds remaining.
Insta
Sugar
ult
Zero
over
trying
towards
to
tree,
reposition
and
from
we
the
stick it.
shadows.
And
He
we
actually opens
open
up
it.
the
It's a
doorway as
one-person
well.
fake.
30 seconds left.
And that's
It
pretty
looks like
cool.
to
It
be a
creates a lot of
fake
pressure
too.
over
He's
towards here.
gravitating
Question
attention
mark,
here.
and as we can see, extra
nade is gonna
2
be
over
good for
towards
Depp, though. That's
site as
gonna
well.
flush out side players'
Maybe they hit
positioning
C site
here.
too early here,
And
but
Depp converts.
we'll have a see.
Again, these kind of fights are incredibly messy.
He doesn't
And they
miss.
just have to make it happen, right? That's as good as it gets.
Don't think
to be honest.
Whoa.
And
he needed
Excur,
that.
It's not just the off, man. It's everything.
6 seconds to plant
And
this.
it's all going to be down
Yeah.
to Laz to plant that spike. Sugar Zero was
So
way
in
too
my-
far because he committed the feint already
In
all
my
the
mind
way on
here,
tree,
I think
and T1,
Zeta just needed to
these
wait like an
rounds
extra
are just
3 seconds or so
pouring
to make sure
in.
that these rotates were a little bit closer
Got
towards A.
5 in a row.
But I think they
Wondering
didn't
if
realize
timeout needs to be called
how
for Zeta
much
division.
info they actually like
So I
created
don't
with
know if I can find an
DP.
answer to
So
this.
they had no info on like this
That's why
square
I'm not
here,
a
so they
coach,
didn't
but
know that
you
they'd
can look
actually
at how
created a
T1
question mark
plays
towards
this.
A main.
Although they did buy that fake for
Man,
a bit,
Excur
you
is
know,
just
with
hitting
front
shots
shadow
as
from
well.
Sugar
And
Zero.
this right here
As
is why
soon
the
as the
Odin
dark
as
cover
well
went
is
out,
so
Excur
strong.
calls for
That you
rotations right
literally
back.
cannot plant
And he
over
knows
towards
how to position
C at the
himself.
moment.
He knows how to play, you know, cut bait.
And just
let's
constantly
hang
be
back.
spammed the whole time
Maybe
from
Cypher
Waterfall.
drops, but Excur goes in with a team. He finds his frags with the operator, with the headhunter, and he's still sharp. He's still sharp on that thing.
And again, there is no real...
Why do teams play Fade or Sky? Gecko should be
counter
better at
against-
constant
I
clearing.
think,
Nah, man, you have to go
Excur
pick up your
here,
stuff as
you can
well.
throw as much
Like,
utility
if
to
you
flush
try
out
and
one
clear
corner, but
something and
again,
someone shoots it
if
and then they smoke you off,
T1
like, there goes
can
your only
delay
bit
long
of,
enough,
like, map
the cycle
control.
can keep
Like,
continuing,
it's not...
right? He can keep placing his
It's
rendezvous.
not...
Thread
It doesn't
is
really
back
work
up
as
Even
well.
if you try to dive at him with the showstopper, he might be able to shoot you out of the air.
Exactly. So
Maybe.
there really is
Like, the Prowlers, the
answer to
Dog,
it,
and the
the big
Drone are
problem is
unmatched.
Zeta Division, all of the plays that they're trying to do is to alleviate, divert attention, force a rotation out of T1, but it isn't working because T1 knows that even if they don't rotate, they still have such a solid hold with all of the
On my way.
pieces spread out across the map.
Just wanting to play away from him, right?
Yeah.
But it's just
Yeah.
difficult to always pull that off. So maybe
Lorenzo, you
the
really
chamber versus
tested the
chamber,
water
Laz
there.
Chamber, you know, out off Excur.
Okay. What do we got?
I feel like Excur will just say that'll be a cold
1,
day,
2...
cold day in
Yeah.
hell, that he'll be able to
2
do
hero
that.
guns.
Yeah, but then we need Laz to say the same thing. But it is that bit of a half-by round for Zeta. You got Depp on the Vandal.
Man, is he
still.
just gonna constantly
But-
open this every single time? No, okay. That was
That's
cool
the
though. For
kind
the
of
for the
person who
duration
has
of
to feel is
the
Carpe gets all the
smoke,
information
they
he
just
needs.
opened it the whole time. Get another smoke out, we can open this.
I like how
And
his
they got
teammate
another
keeps
open in
opening
them.
the
Wait,
door
they just did
so
another
that
smoke.
Excur can
Keep
just
checking.
Hey, this
Yeah.
is sick.
Yeah, this is awesome.
Go again, Izu. Press it.
Now he has to hold for C-Long now. They know something's up.
Dark cover outs.
Yeah, that smoke gives him a little bit of that coverage. His teammates backing away.
Oh.
Excur with the bait and switch.
Oh man, they're
My God.
they're really good on this map.
Exactly that. Again,
Bacon was right.
they just have to figure it out, and
30 seconds left.
it's going to result in Zeta Division having to just take the loss of a teammate, right, and go elsewhere. That's as good as it's going to get.
Oh man, no way. That is me in ranks, bro. That is me in ranks. Thank God it happens to other people.
Round after round, Zeta Division
That was savage.
just cannot find any leeway. And T1 is unstoppable.
Yo, similar streaks happened in their match against Bleed. It took like 4 or 5 rounds before Bleed actually answered back. This is incredible. Excur, Izu controlling the map. And then
Replay man. Replay man couldn't resist.
Tries, you know, to
At least
go
it was
in
from
for
the other
such an effort,
POV.
just to,
Respectful.
let's just ignore it, run away from Excur. You got Saya play that you got to deal with.
Instant
Yes.
Viper
2
over
offset.
towards.
2.
That's gotta
Damn, I
hurt,
like
man.
this as well. Instant Viper
Two
over
fronts.
towards C, and then you still
But of
bait it in.
course,
They're doing a
overwhelming
really good
firepower
job
can
of actually
also
making
mean
it
that
a
the
bit of a
defense
nightmare
is
to
not
know
gonna
where
look too
the
high, but
chamber is.
I mean, if you can
Because
get
as much
these
as it has
kills
like
quickly enough, it shouldn't
5
matter.
really good things you can do,
Saya player
I
holding
mean,
that
it is enough to be honest, but
teeny-tiny
they're doing a
point
good job of
contact
making it
here.
hard to read.
He gets smoked off
Stays there
himself.
for 30 seconds. Now he's on the rotate, picks up
Zeta
his
Division.
TP.
Again, they're very much lost for kind of contact here.
Very crucial for them to get bits more space. And then here comes that depth. Oh, what is this? He saw a little bit.
I like the smoke though, but
Did he saw a little bit, or was he just thinking, this is a
much
omen-sized
harbor?
smoke?
a good amount just because
Or omen-sized pocket
just
of the
because
sauce.
Icebox is a thing.
Yeah.
Also, Lev's
Let's see if
Harbor
I shoot
Viper
this and
actually
then
has
someone
some
comes
legs.
out.
but maybe a little bit
does.
more.
But of course, I mean, with the way that they actually took this, that's the main thing.
Actually, and
Very
Breeze
crucial
as well.
for Udon and Sugar Zero to really block things off with the toxic screen, gives them a bit more space. Dep is then allowed to get into tree along with the blast packs,
Yeah.
making their
And
way onto
the thing
site.
is, T1 have so much money, they
That's the thing with
really
double
need to
off,
do
right?
damage,
Very difficult to retake with.
or at
And
least try
especially
for
if
it.
you've got the smokes and if you choose the right site that you kind of, you know, render
Rossi
these
with a
off
molly. Rossi with another
somewhat,
molly.
you know,
He's
not
doing
as
damage to
effective,
him here.
and you might be able to have a better day.
He's doing damage.
Explosion going to take.
He's taking some armors off them.
That is turning into a very
Whoa,
risky
he had a
endeavor.
chance. He did good there. He actually did good to do
I
a
mean,
little
the
bit of
play was
damage.
there. Rossi
At the
was
very
throwing
least,
out
he
his
got a
smokes
lot
and
of armor
everything
rebuys.
to punish Zeta Division exit out onto Rubble. Didn't work out fully in the
Have I
end.
done power rankings for APAC?
now
I did it before all the
T1's
games, and I would
We're
change
kind
a
of
lot, to be honest,
dipping
since
too
I've
much
seen
into
it.
the
But
operators. We need someone to start fighting for us just in case this happens.
well,
and
I think I'll do.
Zeta
I think I'll
players
do one
back on
after all
Rifle.
of the Masters,
Rossi on the Yoda too. We
or
saw how
maybe
effective that was on
before
C
all the
side, so we're
Masters.
just gonna stick
We'll
to
see.
it.
Yeah.
We've got lockdown, showstopper, Viper's Pit.
This is nice.
Excur pushing in.
Oh my God.
Raze as well,
We're
starting
so
to stack
close,
some
too.
orcs, trying to get
You're not
another
gonna know
ult
about
on
this.
defense
That's the thing.
before it's done. And
Yikes,
like he
Excur,
is
what a mad
everywhere.
lad.
And this
He's
is
not
real.
done!
Whoa!
No!
What?
That was a wallbang headshot.
Whoa!
He's not done! He's got the 3K already! He keeps re-peeking, and they keep giving him the opportunity
Stop
to
it.
stay in
What an-
highlight reel
What was the
mode.
second
Enough.
shot?
Enough's enough, man.
Well,
Bang! You were absolutely right, Asteroid. They, would not be able to anticipate that. They thought
He
it was
is
just
everywhere.
a nade, so maybe coming back in to reinvestigate.
give me this replay of
But
this second
then-
shot.
Hell, it. You got the op. It fires off for 2 more shots. I mean, the second one was incredible.
Yeah, the second one is
Slow
next
on that
level.
one.
Bang.
Nah.
Oh my God. Micro flick so pinpoint accurate. I mean, that's why his name is Excur.
Because, X
Sick
Factor
shot.
accurate.
I
I don't know if that's
was gonna say
the
something and I
meaning
forgot.
behind the name, but
Yeah, what I was
It's
gonna
pretty
say is I
accurate.
like the fact that they
No, we
actually
just
did a
call it
round
Kevin.
where they punish them close A as well, because I do think it's like a big
Alright.
weakness, especially with the chamber, like going into this
Lockdown
area
used.
when they have the no flashes comp.
doorway blotted out by the
Again,
smoke.
there's a
You
lot
can
of stuff
really
that
see how
counts as no
much
flashing comp, and we
respect,
don't
I
see
think, at this
anywhere near
point
enough.
Zeta has.
But
Question is,
T1
where's the plan on the
bits.
spike? Because if it's placed on safe, they have to start pushing out. That is a misstep from them. Zeta are
Bro,
really
this is not going good for
T1
Zeta.
got everything locked and loaded. Sure, there's going to be the plan on the spike. Viper Pit as well. But the pinch from T1 can still come in pretty swift.
There.
Well, let's see if Zeta can buy enough time to prevent that from happening.
Big eye.
Just a heck of a journey.
Okay.
Ooh.
That was pretty quick here.
Time's a little bit low.
The Rosa. Euron's backing away as well.
And Laz is the security. Laz probably wins this.
Is going to be huge, and any form of delay is massive.
Lovely. Okay, not too bad at all. Laz did good. Honestly, Euron staying alive for so long did great as well.
Ultimately leading to
3.
Zeta with 1 round in.
Yeah, not a bad idea, right? I do wonder if this is something called from Coach Carlisle. But the Viper's Pit covering the
3
entire
ults, yeah,
site,
that's you can't repeat that really.
Dep, of course, being able to go in fast enough to create the space for his team. You had him checking out top of heaven with the nades, the boombot to clear out mid link, just lovely stuff all over. And then Dep, of course, landing the shot.
Okay, no one's going out for it though.
Renders those ops useless.
But here we
They
go
do the
again.
combo though.
Oh no.
And they got the same setup all over. Players can TP.
Okay, good.
He pocketed
nice
his
baiting for the
teammate
Omen. Do
Izu
they
around
check
the
this?
corner there.
Oh
Are
man.
they gonna actually check
What
it?
is this?
Of course not.
Oh.
Can he TP out?
Oh.
For safety, not get traded?
Oh no,
He will
man.
be. Excur's up to 5 too.
There's been some
I don't know how he
disastrous
actually took the
rounds
damage
sprinkled
but it's
in.
gonna be that. But of course, T1 not missing a beat, gonna start making some waves here. Laz by himself forced himself to go into a fight, but of course, this is the captain we're talking about. He might not have forgotten all of the highlights in these past 2 games, but he's still a force to be reckoned with.
Excur's really low, but it is an op though. As long as he stays tucked away, if the rendezvous comes back up too, I mean actually
13 and 5 HP.
It could be really
Best gun to have low HP on, really. Ooh, man.
just enough for them to sneak through.
The paranoia is gonna.
They'll have no idea that he's here.
That's true enough.
That
But
turret will
with this turret,
take him down.
oh my god!
Oh my
how would Shroud
goodness.
kill him?
Spike planted.
The turret fired though. They know he's there.
Uh-oh.
No!
Excurate, how do you find
And now the
these
turret's off,
angles,
so he doesn't
man?
have to worry.
Sugar 0, 2
Sugar
versus
0,
1.
1v2.
With
Has
his
one
teammate
smoke.
dropping down with Laz not having the support
Has
of the
no
turrets
smoke.
anymore. Yeah, Sugar 0 just needs to find some
good
form of
smoke.
solace here, and that smoke gives him a little bit of coverage. Excurate, my guy, goes in for the no-scope. Spike planted right beside him.
Okay.
He gets the first one. Smoke giving a little bit more cover. It dissipates, but
Nicely done from Rossi. Read this
coming in
well.
around bend,
It's a good try from
gets the
Sugar
kill,
Zero.
Plenty of time to defuse.
Of course. It's just such incredible stuff coming in from Excur. I don't know what else to say.
I was about to say the same thing.
Yeah,
You were
Rossi
about to
Rossi
say
kind of
something.
bails
Yeah.
Izu out here for this one.
There is no right
Rossi, yeah, he was giving it on the cam. You see it?
Reason you cannot understand
Remaining.
something that is just too great for you to be knowledgeable at, right?
Yo, Sugar Zero!
Whoa!
They cut it off.
Back. One more round before we end
They
the first
cut it
half.
off.
Yo, Sugar
It's-
Zero indeed.
It's been a rough half for Zeta Division. Hopefully they'll have a better time in the second. But now as we close things out, T1 going defensive.
I mean, Zeta Division, just let go of this A main, man. There's too much heat at this point. Especially with Carpe so close there.
Uh-oh.
If they commit to this fight,
Oh my God.
Fall, and they
How
are
high is
trying
this
to
guy's
do so.
sense?
Depth charging in, slowly creeping up. It's a risk he's willing to take, and it's a
Yeah,
risk
and
that's
this
not gonna pay
again,
off.
they're doing so much better than
Just
most teams I
stubborn
see
enough
against
to
this
keep into this. It's
against
not
the
gonna
no
work.
smoke comp, because it's
They're
like an
afraid to
Odin
turn
over
back as
towards
well.
here.
Someone
Literally, as
else
soon as
could
the
have
wall
pushed
comes
out
up, you can just spam
pillars.
this area and you can get kills. Like, I love this from them. It's so good.
Devil,
And
you
the smoke
know
here as well.
that
It's
we
just
don't,
like as
right?
soon as this wall comes up, you can just smoke and then you can just do damage.
Headshot
And
out,
it's like,
noted.
where was this
There
for
it is, cherry
the
on top.
first 4 months
Seals the deal. 9-3.
of just everyone
T1
using this comp?
Commanding first half in this
Lovely
second map.
from them.
Switching sides.
I want to see Rossi pop off again. 9-3 first half.
Very, very nice. Like sick off from them.
Map performance
It was really
from T1,
strong.
and you see it all. First of all, of course, Excur just deadly with this operator. Then you have the potential for Zeta to do the same thing. Rossi on the Odin. I mean, I can't forget about Izu, of course.
Yeah, just name everybody from T1 at this point.
Yeah, one more player. Wait, I got his name. It's Carpe, there we go, the IGL. It's been a little bit quiet, but you know, he's making the calls.
I mean, the show is definitely in Excur's favor here, or Excur's time and time again.
Win and give me a what? I don't know what that phone was gonna say. But yeah, it really just is. I mean, we are, you know, hyping him up a lot, but it really is because he's
Is it
finding
worth
a
going
lot
back
of
and
these
watching map
impactful
1?
frags. It's
Map
not
1
just
was really good,
collecting
man.
numbers and numbers of frags.
Let me
The
put
way
it
that
live
he
on my
positions
VOD channel. Hold up.
himself. Sometimes even
Wait,
you
it's
know,
still uploading?
randomizing it. Sometimes he's on C. Sometimes
Okay,
he's
well.
back on A.
Once it's
And
finished uploading, I'll
it's
do
not
it.
just by himself too. It's with somebody always from the T1 side, right? And because of that, you know how we talk about, if it's only Excur, they can use a bit of utility to flush him out and they can push up into the side. But because he has that support from Izu, because he gets that support from Carpe, so on and so forth, he shrouds himself in so many options that, again, it turns into a 100-question guessing game for Zeta as to where
Bill
Excur
Parry,
really
yeah, I
is,
talked about
as
this a little
to
bit
how to
earlier.
counter Excur at
For
all.
sure.
And now,
good maps for him.
again, it ends up into that
Oh, this is a weird bait.
as we flip the sides.
For
Okay,
real.
waiting for the wall,
Like, we
go
haven't really
close, stay
seen
hidden.
anyone
Oh, this
challenge
is
it
kind of cool.
through this this map. Now they're on the attack, and this is where Carpe will be more effective. Hidoran still peeking out.
Okay, these trades
The
are still
Boombot gets involved with a
somewhat
trade, but
manageable.
it's
Never
still
mind.
not enough. They
Down
did
to just Laz
they did okay damage,
running
but
all the way through
with a
that
classic,
A-site.
gonna be
Classic
hard.
in hand, Excur holding tight little angle here on on stairs. And as the smoke comes into play, wow, this is like 3 people just looking straight into Laz if he pushes this. There shouldn't be any chance for him
Yeah,
to
nicely handled.
even get a frag.
And they're gonna run
They will
away with this
not.
for sure.
Zeta Division's
Teams
calls
will start banning this map against them.
very lost as T1. I don't want to say commanding, I want to say dominating right now here on Lotus.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. Like, this is where I'm gonna start to get a little bit worried-ish for Zeta Division.
You gotta ban it. Yeah, it looks
That's really
disgusting.
just because
It looks disgustingly
this
strong.
performance
An
from
extra
T1,
on Chamber is
Lotus
like
is
what
their
I've been
map,
wanting
that's
to see.
amazing. The next one is gonna be Sunset, and we haven't really seen Zeta's Sunset before. I don't know what, you know, kind of
I
tricks
didn't
up their
get to see
sleeves
the
they
Yay
could
chamber,
have.
so I'm happy I got to see the
But
Excur
we
chamber.
definitely know what T1 is capable of.
Sorry,
and they
Lexi,
are
for
doing
mentioning
so
it.
much right now. It's round 2, Odin.
And again, man, if they try to just go heavy contact when it's Excur in front of them, he
Ban
can
me.
always TP away.
Lovely nade on top.
This is just punish after punish. Zeta Division really losing.
Yeah.
I think any form of calls. They're just hoping that being aggressive, being a lot more forward is going to pay off. But ultimately, it really hasn't.
The Buchanan strikes again, bro. They've got a really
tough one
good,
to say the least.
really good Lotus.
I mean, side player in this round is kind of like, yo, let me in on something
Like
fun.
scary
You guys-
good.
you guys got all
Like
the kills
EG,
before.
EG champs
So-
good.
And there he goes. Now, if you go to the next round, you know, 3-11, unless Zeta can really hunker down, pull off a Fnatic, such a crazy comeback. If they do it, that'll be amazing. But if they don't, you know, match that point, that's it. Laz starts things off with the defense.
Nicely done from Laz here, though.
Here on
Dude, was he
claps back as
ADS
well
for that?
an extra.
I looked over from the
I
minimap.
also want to say, again, Excur's already on an
He
operator
was?
here.
What the hell?
I mean, it's an operator he might not keep a hold of. It's a 4 versus 2.
It's 1 full minute to work with.
Fair enough.
Could save, but that'll take a really long time.
I mean, I don't think that Zeta's going to chase them down, no?
Nah.
Probably not, because Zeta's in that mind space where they're like, stressed, how are we going to do this? And Excur got separated with that by the door. All right.
The crowd was like gasping a little bit.
Not like this.
It's all right. He's gonna make it over. Hiroran has sightlines. Definitely hears that rendezvous being placed down. What?
He's really fast, man.
30 seconds left.
And
He's
Excur
really
hasn't
fast.
actually TP'd away yet, so he can get a more forward position here on
Oh, I mean, this
Waterfall.
is scary. You got to use util to flush him off, and it's
And
literally
again,
only
just
the Omen
wait
flash.
around the rendezvous.
Oh
He
no!
doesn't even get paranoid. He hits the shot on Sugar Zero.
Standing.
Dab.
Dep did really good
Dep
to
went
manage to
down
actually
to
somehow
an
trade that
up
one
in
out.
that fashion. I'm already calling it Excur's best operator player here.
That one hits.
Pacific. The Dep swing out to the paranoia.
Good decision from Dep here to
Plays in the
insta-run
favor
and
of Dep
stick
here,
this.
though, because
At
Izu's
least
gonna have
half.
to get closer and closer in.
Damn.
And Dep
Whoa.
just 100%
Damn.
using the spike. What a call, what
Damn.
a catch.
That was
Even
sick.
save the operator coming into that next round if he wants to do so. Can find it.
That was
right
so
one
sick.
hand.
Dude, I'm
Also
just
works
imagining
fine.
it from his POV. To see the guy
But-
jump spotting, you just know that you've won.
Excur.
It's so funny.
Yeah, Excur was deadly. But you gotta respect and admire what Dep did at the end. I mean, that's
Oh yeah.
the experience. That's the, you know, knowing that your opponent is far enough that you have
Did
enough
you see his?
time.
Dude, he had such a
to
smug
really
face
stick the
afterwards. That's so
defense.
funny.
He still has money for it? His teammate had money for it. I mean, this is just a weapon in his hands. But it's already a weapon. You know what I mean, guys. Come on.
There's you see over
fine.
this from
It
there.
is-
Interesting.
A paintbrush, and he's the artist.
Okay, there we go.
Right? And
That's right.
the map is the canvas, and shooting down his opponents is the art. I don't know. I
Yeah,
don't
just
know.
trying
I'm
to
not
see if
poetic
there's
at
an
all,
alarm
at
bot
all,
over
at
towards
all,
him.
but
Good try, good try.
Good try, good try. Excur still a man with a plan.
Take hold.
I feel like as long as Zeta doesn't really give him too much, it's going to be a little bit more difficult for him. But as soon as I think that, you know, I'm recalling that round where, well, just the previous round, where he just waltzes up and catches Hiroran. Hiroran knew that he was up around because he heard the rendezvous, but still couldn't really react in time. And that's just Excur pre-aiming corners. A lot of sense coming in. However, this round now, maybe with Duran and the judge and more unorthodox
Oh, it's a good Omen
plays,
flash
it
on
might
top
be
of
able to
that.
throw him off.
Yeah,
Hiroran,
I like the idea of it.
only one on
It's
B
a nice
side,
place to Omen
supported
flash
by Dep
from,
perhaps.
to be honest.
They're trying to fend them off, trying to buy enough time.
What's
T1
the
did
after
wait
plant
for
positions
a lot
like?
of those nades to subside before they actually start pushing
This
in onto
is
B.
relatively
Cost them a bit
50-50.
of time, 20
They
seconds
got a
to remain,
good, they
but
got an
still
okay
get that
amount of map
plan
control.
regardless.
Comes a lot down to
they
Excur at duel.
Will be forcing this retake
If
from
Killjoy
Zeta
goes late
Division,
behind.
with all of them holding into the site itself. This is looking so dicey here for Zeta Division.
Okay, looking pretty good
And
for
if they-
T1
if
right
they
now.
don't have any flashes, which they don't, they're going to have to go in, dry on the contacts, and T1 is just ripping them apart. There's
Both
that
of these
long
are
flank coming in from Dep,
super
but he's
late,
already
and the
so late.
reposition
Laz
from them
sure
are
can
just
pick up Excur here,
perfect.
but that spike is going to explode regardless. There is the alley-oop here from Saya Player, and Dep, I don't know if he's going to get engulfed by the Event Horizon. He does not, but
Okay.
that puts us into
8
map
chances
points.
to close this one out.
And possibly even another map 3.
Sick round from
in
Sire
this
as well
day,
over towards site
as
here.
T1 is nigh unstoppable on Lotus.
Hopping about.
Excur up on 20 kills. That's double up on whatever Laz has.
If Zeta
Just
win
speaks
this round,
volumes as to how
and
much
again, it's going to be
his
hard
impact
because they don't have the
is
best
felt on
guns.
this
They're
map.
actually going to have a lot of ults down, so they could chip
Apart
away at
from
this.
that, I mean, you were talking about it, no flashes. You guys just got to go in for dry contact. It's clear as day what that means. You know, you're going in for those trades, and while they were able to find some of these frags, got out some numbers,
Well,
came down to a 3-on-2. Saya Player had the showstopper. So a last-minute timeout called by Zeta. Not sure how much they can do for this map, but at the very least,
no,
you know,
I mean, it has a little bit of
breather,
legs.
some
If I
more
ignore
ideas
how
for
insane
maybe
T1's
the
been
next map
looking,
as
if you're just
well,
looking at Zeta here,
because
and you look at
Sunset
your
is
own,
another map where ops
and you're kind of just
could
looking
be
at your own
really,
ults
really
that are
strong.
close. If you can
always wanna
somehow
watch out
win
for
this
Excur
round,
with his lurks.
you can actually make this to like
You know who's happy in
at
this
least
game?
7 before they
Aside
get
from
some good
T1?
ults online.
Everyone else.
And then
Because
then you
they're
have to
seeing
win
the
one of those
vibes
rounds, which is going to be a bit
of
harder.
T1 and
But
how they're playing with this, and they're already formulating, how are we going to deal with Excur?
Oh, yeah, there we go.
Yeah, Chamber, right? What's going to be the counter to this? Because it is looking unstoppable.
Because this, I mean, this is like we're close.
And it shows, man. Zeta Division.
And then yeah, then they would have to start dealing with this.
A convincing round in this Lotus map at all. Sure, there's 4 rounds in their name, but those were clutches. Those were just slight mishaps that they were able to use against T1, but ultimately T1 still has the
Flash over free person push. They take A control. They have no idea. Apart from now, they have an idea.
They were kind of hoping that maybe their commitment on Mount might
No,
have
goes in. Fade is on. Wait, Fade, you gotta go through this door with the spike on. Oh boy.
If Carpe doesn't push up here.
Okay, there was a small moment where could have got
might have
caught.
been the spike dropped, but
Good plant. They take a lot of map control over towards spawn. They even change their plant to go to spawn, man. Everything is perfect from T1 right now. This is like a top tier level.
I mean, I don't even
Lotus.
know what more you can really do. Excur is prepared. Laz has got nothing but the lockdown. Does commit to it. But then as the peaks come through, just simple shot from Excur and it says everything.
Dude, look how easy they made that.
Those shots with the tour de force that slows everybody down. Through the wall, one more in.
Oh man, masterclass.
I mean, was there ever a doubt we were going to go to map number 3?
Absolute masterclass.
With such a dominating performance from T1. Lotus is their baby. And again, ladies and gentlemen.